Q&A day. It's Thursday. Yeah. Oh, you have a question. Okay. How much fruit do you eat in a day? Any fruit better for adrenals or thyroid? Weird stomach acid in throat. Any home remedies? I had a ton of questions and now I can't remember one. Okay. Yes. I eat fruit at night. Part of my carb up practice. Usually I stick to apples, pears, berries. I did have an orange a couple days ago. That was awesome. I keep my carbs to the evening to help with my hormones. What supplements do you take daily? I talked about this on my podcast, the No Sugarcoating podcast. Sugarcoating is one word. I'm going to try to list them off and then I'll talk about stomach acid. Multivitamin, niacin, DHEA. I used to take thyroid supplementation. I don't. Restless legs, you could try magnesium, glycate. What else? Vitamin C, iodine, selenium, probiotic, parent omegas. Yes, I recommend getting insulin levels checked. You can do, you know what? You could just probably test your blood sugar. That's probably better. I would start there and kind of see like what your blood sugar is doing and see if it's a problem. I think those are the only supplements that I take right now, but we talked about it on the podcast. You can go to No Sugarcoating Podcast. You can even go to nosugarcoatingpodcast.com. Yay, I'm so happy that you're seeing me live, Kimmy. That's awesome. Stomach acid stuff. Actually, my podcast partner, Amber, she was talking about stomach acid and stuff like that. It can be so many different things. In fact, it could be the supplements that you're taking. If you take like big gobs of supplements like I do, like when I take my supplements, they're like, they take up my palm and then I just put them in my throat and down all of them. It can injure, the little flap thingy here. So yeah, if that thing is injured, it can bring up a lot of stuff. You could also look at taking apple cider vinegar before your meals. It could be that you're actually low in stomach acid and it's actually causing a burble up. How much protein is too much for ketosis? My too much protein in ketosis is 80 grams, but it's different for everyone. Why do I feel so tired while I'm doing keto? I do have extremely high estrogen and adrenal fatigue. You're probably not having enough carbs. Told to add some daytime carbs due to increased anxiety. Ketosis still possible? Yes, you can follow my daily fat burner fat fueled profile in my program Fat Fueled. I think I'm estrogen dominant. I love flax. Should I avoid it? Yes, sadly. How do you know if any of your vitamins contradict one another? I'm a nutritionist, so it's kind of just like in my brain. I don't really have an answer for you other than like, don't take your iron supplements with like your thyroid medication. That's like a clear one. And then vitamins and minerals, they don't really counteract, but there are some, but you kind of have to look it up and use the Google machine. You've been trying to get into ketosis for 2 years and your ketones have only registered 0.2 and your blood sugar seems pretty normal. Sorry, I'm just thinking what your options could be. There are some people that just don't do well with ketosis and the enzymatic activity just doesn't work, and that's totally okay. I would say if you're gaining weight, you can't get into ketosis, you've been trying for 2 years, eating low carb all the time, I would have like a massive carb up refeed situation and then try again in like a couple of months. Any tips for nail health? I live in Ontario. Yeah, so there was a question about skin health as well. B vitamins I find are really, really helpful for my nails. When you have thyroid condition and stuff, it can affect your nails, so definitely be wary of that. Dry skin, I use parent omegas, and that's like eliminated my dry skin. It's really awesome, and we don't have a water softener. I think she said her ketones were 0.7, not 0.2. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? Yeah. I mean, it's been 2 years. It's hard to answer that question. I'd really need to see like what you were eating and if you were having carbs. Like there was a question earlier about cortisol levels and adrenal dysfunction. If your blood sugar's pretty stable and your ketones are low, and you've been trying for so long, I would do massive, what I would do in that situation is I would stop eating ketosis or I would stop eating ketogenic for about 2 weeks and just like incorporate some carbs and like take it really easy with exercising and like lay off everything, take it really chill, like take a vacation and then try ketosis again. and give that a whirl, but I'd really need to see what you're eating. That's like a super specific question. I'd really need to like drill down, but I hope that that was helpful. We have a couple more minutes. And then I gotta go like do things and stuff. No gallbladder and keto. High fat causes heartburn. Go to YouTube and search Healthful Pursuit gallbladder, and I give lots of tips. 20 grams of carbs. Go-to snacks. I love coconut butter. 60 grams of protein is, definitely my thing. I love that you're seeing me live too. That's so awesome. It's funny, all the questions come all at once. 200 grams of fat. My top amount of fat that I've ever had in one day is 180 grams. I couldn't eat more than that. I have a rash on my neck. I'm assuming it happened from a hormone imbalance. How do I get rid of it? What do you think about Bulletproof upgraded collagen protein bars? I don't like them. I think there's eggs in them, so I'm allergic, so I've never tried them. I really love Mark Sisson's new collagen bars. They're awesome. Have you checked them out? You really should. Hormonal rashes. If you're eating ketogenic and it's like a major rash, it could be keto rash, and like that is a whole other ball game. I talk about it in my program, Fat Fueled. It's usually a sign of what I'm finding is like other imbalances. Have you heard of organic acid testing? I'm getting this question a lot. I haven't. I gotta write that down actually. Where's my piece of paper? Thyroid gland pain. Epic bars are definitely okay. Yeah, I love those snacks. Thyroid gland pain. Is there something you're holding back from talking about with somebody? My thyroid always hurts when I like hold my tongue and don't say what I want to say. So if you're touching on it and it's like sensitive, then that could be a sign of hypothyroid or hyperthyroid. So I would get your thyroid checked. What thyroid test should be included in a panel? Mine didn't have, you need free T3 and you need TSH. Those are the two important ones. Yeah, so when you touch it, it shouldn't like hurt. Mine doesn't hurt anymore. It used to like hurt a lot to the point where I couldn't even wear scarves. It hurt so much. It's just awkward. Organic acid testing. I'm writing that down. Okay, so we have 2 more minutes of Q&A. And then I have to go pick up my husband from work. So go-to snacks. Coconut butter, get a yo-yo, sugar-free chocolate bars. My doctor said all my levels were normal, but what is normal? Get a copy of what your doctor tested you for, and then if you have my program Fat Fueled, I include some levels in there, like free T3 should be like 6.5, TSH, if you're not on medication, should be around 2.4, and those are metric numbers, so it just depends on where you are at. Yeah, heart it up. I'm not getting a lot of hearts. I'm so sorry that if maybe I'm not sharing good information. Heart it up for me, please. That tells me that what I'm sharing is good. Are you still doing Spark sessions? I am not. I am not taking on any new clients. This is a decision that I made this week. It's just too much for me right now. I'm planning a major project for next year, and it's huge. Summer is going to be on my podcast next week. And so I am developing a major program for people that are interested in working with me one-on-one, but not necessarily one-on-one. That's all the information that I can give you, other than it's going to be awesome. And I can't dedicate the time that I need for it. So thank you so much for all the good lucks. But first, I'm going to be launching my audiobook in like a couple of weeks. There are 2 audiobooks, Fat Fueled and The Keto Beginning. We're going to be doing a huge event on Periscope, 7 days of like awesomeness happening at the release of the audiobook. I will be posting it on my blog, healthfulpursuit.com. It will be for sale on healthfulpursuit.com.